So this is more Silver Age dailies with the Super Sword. I have a video of the comic book version, which I will post a link to, although it's hard for me to watch. It was one of my early videos, and my shakiness early on was a lot worse than it is now. So it's a bit hard to watch. You're watching history being made, folks. The Black Knight's magic sword wounded Superman's arm, and now he is slashing at the Man of Steel's leg. Ow! You've injured my leg. Oh, I'm weak. I can't stand. Wretched fool. Now you know the power of my enchanted blade. It can even pierce your indestructible costume. Superman's wounded. Call the police. Call a doctor. An ambulance. What's all the excitement, mister? Superman was wounded by the Black Knight's enchanted sword. Who do you think you're kidding, bud? Everybody knows Superman is invulnerable to everything except kryptonite. Here comes the ambulance. Stand back. Give him air. Get the stretcher ready, boys. As soon as I finish with this tourniquet. It must be a dream. A nightmare. It couldn't happen for real. As reporters arrive at the scene, oh, it's true. Holy cats, this is the biggest news picture of the year. Superman wounded by a centuries-old knight. Wow. I'm his pal, Doc. Jimmy Olsen. Please let me speak to him. No one can talk to him now. I must get him to the emergency room. I'll issue a bulletin later. Meanwhile, in the hideout of Bull Matthews. Bull, do you see what I see? Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. The prettiest sight I ever saw. Mm-hmm. So Lois is looking very sad. I know just how you feel, Lois. The other day, I wanted a startling headline, and now that I have one, I feel just awful. Take it easy, Lois. Millions of people feel the same way. Superman wounded by Black Knight. As the astounding news is scattered to the four corners of the incredulous world, that Black Knight bound to hurt Superman. He is a disgrace to British soil. Take out the word invulnerable, Jones. We don't want to be accused of misleading advertisement. Meanwhile, at the hideout of Bull Matthews, that Black Knight has something I want. I'm going to track him down and make a deal. Several days after Superman's defeat by the Black Knight at Metropolis Hospital, he has amazing healing powers. However, it will be weeks before he's back to normal. Are you going to fight the Black Knight again, Superman? Please, I don't feel like answering questions. I want to be alone. My gosh, I never thought I'd see the day when Superman would look pathetic. Why is that poor man dressed like Superman, Mommy? Shh, son, it is Superman. Don't let him hear you. It will hurt his feelings. Meanwhile, Bull Matthews has finally contacted the Black Knight. I got a red-hot proposition for you, and I'll pay you plenty. Speak, knave. I am always eager to fill my coffers, no matter how scurvy the source. I'm an outlaw like yourself, Black Knight. I'll pay any price to borrow your enchanted sword a few hours. 'Tis a favor I'll grant you, Bull Matthews, for 10,000 pounds. That is about $30,000 in your money. That's very generous. I'll pay you right after I use it. Remember, no blackguard hath ever cheated the Black Knight and lived long to boast of it. If thou fail to pay me 30,000 in your money for the loan of my enchanted sword, Bull Matthews, you shall suffer my wrath. Don't worry, pal. You'll get the dough after I use the sword. Somewhat later in a desolate section of the city. Look at him, alone and miserable. Since Superman was wounded by this sword, I don't feel so high and mighty. Stand up, Superman, and die like a man. Bull, you've got the Black Knight's sword. Scared, Superman? No wonder. The Black Knight's enchanted sword wounded you badly, remember? It can kill you too. Brave, aren't you, now that you've got a magic sword? If you think I'm going to crawl and beg for your mercy, you're mistaken, Bull. I'll fight with the last ounce of my strength. That last ounce will be gone soon. Here, have a taste of what's coming. Oh, my arm! My arm. You wounded it with that devilish sword. Poor Superman. What a shame. You're not invulnerable to this sword. You're breaking my heart. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll put you out of your misery. No! We get a shadow of him stabbing Superman to death. The end of Superman. To make sure I'll listen to his heart. It isn't beating. Many crooks, including Luthor, have tried to kill Superman and failed. I succeeded thanks to the Black Knight's magic sword. I'll go down in history. Presently, you're a pal, Black Knight. Here's the money I promised you for lending me your magic sword. I thank thee verily, thou art a dope. A dope? Hey, you're using modern lingo. Surprised? There are even greater surprises in store for you, Bull Matthews. What's with the modern talking? What's with the suddenly modern? What's with you suddenly talking modern lingo? Could be you've been taken, chump. What's going on here? Look behind you for the answer. Superman? No, it can't be. It can't be you. Superman, I killed you. Surprised, eh? The Black Knight isn't from the past after all. He's a friend of mine who let me encase him in a specially insulated iceberg. To put this trick on you, I only pretended his weapon wounded me and temporarily halted the beating of my heart when you put your ear against my chest. See, it's a trick telescoping sword with no magic powers. Luminous paint made it glow. Oh no, I've been took. A smart operator like me. Oh. I cut the Betsy Lee's cabin door with my X-ray vision, and the sword was able to slice through the police car and armored truck because they were partly made of wood. But why'd you want me to think it was a super sword? You escaped a jail sentence when evidence I had gathered accidentally burned. We didn't want you to go free when we knew how guilty you were. I'm beginning to get it. Oh, what a chump I am. We invented the legend of a magic sword, Bull, because we knew you'd pay any price for a weapon that could harm Superman. And I fell for it like an idiot. You bought the super sword with marked money from your last bank job. Oh, how could I have been so stupid? Stupid. It's new evidence that will jail you for years. Your hatred for Superman trapped you. Later at the Daily Planet. What a yarn. The ship's captain, the reporter, the TV reporter, they were all in on the hoax. They sure did a good job of acting. Only one thing puzzles me. Who was the Black Knight? Back to your menial chores. As a lowly reporter, wench, ye editor-in-chief hath returned. What, Perry White? Thou art right. Whew, take my advice. Don't spend your vacation in a suit of armor. It's hot. Now, varlets, start jousting with those typewriters. You bet, Chief. Sir Chief. Perry sure played his part well. And if I must say so, so did I. As Superman, I certainly put on a convincing act, pretending to be wounded. Meanwhile, at the Metropolis Observatory. Incredible. Superman must learn of this terrible menace at once. I like this story. The newspaper version is pretty much exactly what the comic book version is, except with new artwork. So I thought this was a good one.